I was talking about emotional stuff and past emotional stuff, and how Christine and I are a little bit different because we've been sharing with each other about growing up. When I grew up in my house, it was pretty chaotic. My father was drinking all the time, and my brothers were always in trouble, so there were police at the door. I mean, it was really a mess. And I remembered my stomach always being in knots, so I did not choose food to soothe me. I just could not eat. And throughout my whole life, whenever I got really hurt or hurt in relationships or was in tense situations, first thing that happens is I immediately do not eat, which is not good. Now, your situation...
I'm the exact opposite. Yeah, when I'm emotional, I eat, and I grew up that way. I remember sitting at the dinner table and just sort of not focused on anything but my food and just, you know, woofing my food down. Like, just, I couldn't get it down fast enough.
How little were you?
Well, you know, little, a child. You know, just focused on my food. And, you know, and then as an adult, I pretty much, you know, I have been to Overeaters Anonymous, and I have dealt with food addiction. I was a binge eater when I was young, and especially on sugar. You know, like ice cream and M&Ms and just things like that, cake. And I would binge eat. And I was never bulimic, but I was a binge eater. And it was all emotional for me. You know, and eventually I went to therapy and stuff, and I moved past that, and I was able to deal with those issues. But food has always been an issue for me, and, you know, and the emotional thing about I eat. When I'm feeling emotional, I eat, because it's like that stuffing down the emotions and not feeling the emotions. So since we've been on this juice fast, whenever I'm feeling any kind of an emotion, I'm aware that I just got to feel it out, you know, feel it. And it's actually been really fine.
And I haven't noticed you turning to food in our relationship during stressful times, but I have noticed you eating very fast.
Yes.
And large portions.
Yeah.
I mean, but she eats healthy, so huge salads and things like that. But I would just look at you and you're through.
I eat fast, and that's part of it.
Well, so why? What are you afraid will happen if...
I don't know. There's a feeling of like I have to eat it now, and I just have to eat it. And I don't know. Maybe a feeling of like, if I don't eat it now, it's not gonna be there. I'm not sure.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
But I know that we're going to hear from people that are thinking about these things or are going through them or have their own theories about this. Is this any kind of fasting? The Master Cleanse, we did that.
Yep.
The length of this it's a mind trip. It's a mind trip.
Yeah.
Because the first 30 days is, I want to say hard enough, but it was kind of easy. It was consistent. And then, like, around day 31, 2, 3, I don't know, something shifted for me, and my body was saying, you know, I think I've had enough, but I'm continuing on this. So there's something else happening in the last phase of this fast, this juice fast. And I think it's deep, I think it's cellular, it's emotional, it's just really deep.
Yeah.
And it'll be interesting to see on day 60 how I feel and what other changes will have taken place. And also, I can't wait to see what it's going to be like to be eating just food and how I'm going to feel.
Right.
I'm a little nervous about it.
How it's going to feel physically too.
Yeah, I'm nervous about it.
Yeah. So, you know, we'll be sharing that also.
Yeah. So we'll see.
So we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
I think that's all for now.
Bye.
Good night.